What's love got to do with it? And the answer to that is everything. I know Tina told you it's a second-hand emotion and all of that. Love has everything to do with it. Now, to appreciate what John writes, John has been talking about love, and the Greeks had several words for love. One of the words is storge. Storge deals with the love that you have with family. Then there is what's known as phileo, which is friendly love, love that you would have between you and a friend. Then there's eros, which would be considered romantic love, but John is talking about agape love. And agape love is the love that we have from God. That's the authentic love that God gives to us, we give back to God. So he says that, this is what love is about. Unfortunately, we live in a culture and a society that would suggest, because in our English language we have this one word for love and we kind of throw it around, and it depends on the context as to how you interpret love. And then we have placed a certain value on love that I think that the Bible would give a greater value, but we've devalued love in the sense that we think that love is simply someone gives you a gift, they love you. They give you some flowers, they love you. And some people have been duped into thinking that they have someone who loves them, but they really have someone who's sometimes infatuated with them, someone who they just have a desire for them, but they don't have real love for them. So John, he says in the text, he says in verse number 7, let us love one another. One of the greatest things we need to understand about love is, first of all, let's consider the sincerity of love. Love is about us loving one another. You can't value the depth of love based upon a tangible gift. Somebody can give you a very nice gift, doesn't mean have any love for you. They spend some money on it. And some men, some women, some people, they have fallen for the idea that someone truly loves them because of something tangible. And the reality of it is this: when we start to think about love and what John is teaching us and what the Bible talks about love, love has everything to do with everything. So there has to be the sincerity of love. We have to love one another. We have to love, and loving one another is not just something that just happens. I know that that's the way our world would suggest. It just happens. It's just, people, get on the phone, start talking, and they love me so much. We're friends. They love me. They're friends. But love has a way of truly showing itself over time. For example, the couple that falls in love, the love that you have when you fall in love is not the love that will keep you grounded and together over a long time. That initial falling in love that you have when you first, that love at first sight thing people talk about, I'm not saying that it can't happen. It just never happened to me. I might have loved what I saw at first sight, but it wasn't love at first sight. But the reality of it is, when you start to think about that, it changes the dynamics. So it's about this sincerity of love, and then you can't really have this sincere love until you understand what he says next. For love is from God. We understand the sincerity of love, but first you really need to understand the source of love. Real love comes from God. Unless you have an authentic, I know this is going to shake somebody's ideas and philosophy, unless you truly have the love of God in your heart and an authentic relationship with Christ, you cannot have true love. I know that's hard for somebody. Oh, he loved me, but he don't love God. If the Bible is true, and I believe that it is, it says, for love is from God. If I have an authentic relationship with God, the love, because see, this real love from God, it makes you do some crazy stuff. It makes you love people that literally hate you. They have, and in your mind, you have every mechanism set up that I'm going to dislike them. I'm not going to like them back. I'm going to mistreat them. I'm going to hate them. I'm going to show them how ratchet I can be, how negative I can be. But when you have the love of God in your heart, you will have every plan to do everything that you think you can do to hurt them. But it's something about the love of God will make you just treat them right. So when you start thinking about the source of it, and John is so rich in his presentation of this love, and this is so, I think, fitting for this month, this love thing, because I mean, people are going to be buying candy, roses, flowers, cards that they don't mean. Some of you will, but some people won't. And some people will have this misconstrued idea that somebody loves them because they took a few moments to pick up a phone and call a florist to send some flowers. So you believe, oh, they love me so much. Flowers. And you might have been just one in a number with a bunch of flowers. Oh, that's tough. Because he woke up, she woke up and texted you, thinking about you, boo. They copied and pasted that note to 10 other people. You are, my boo,